Hello my friends, in the last tutorial we saw how to quickly build a water material in Blender 2.8 with EEVEE. That was quick and easy and the result was very nice, but as someone pointed out, while this kind of setup is perfect for things like steel puddles, it doesn't perform well in a situation where our water is moving, because there will be no distortion of the image behind the surface. Actually, that was due to a mistake I did during the material setup. Adding a transparent shader node only adds transparency to our material, but it doesn't distort things behind that. Instead, all we need to do is to enable a rendering option that will make our glass shader work as it should, giving us transparency and distortion at the same time. Let's get started. We'll start with our scene from the previous tutorial. The first thing we need to do is to get rid of this transparent shader. Removing this node, we obtain a material that has no transparency. But wait, this is glass. It should already have transparency in itself. So now we'll enable that transparency. We just need to go to the render settings and tick the screen space reflections option panel, and under that also tick the refraction option. Before we can see any effect, we need to turn on another option. So let's go to the material panel, make sure that our blend mode is set to alpha blend, and tick the screen space refraction option. And now our glass behaves like it should, delivering the right transparency and distortion. But now I think this material is too transparent again, so I'll add a glossy shader node to the mix to add more reflectivity to the water surface. Mix the glossy node with the glass node through a mix shader with a mix factor of about 0.4. Of course, you can tweak this value to your pleasure until it satisfies your needs. Okay, here we are. We have a pretty nice water. Reflection and transparency are just in place. And if you take a look closer, you can also notice that the glass shader is now doing its dirty job, giving us a nice distortion effect of what's underwater. I want to better show you this effect in action. I did a render test of my fluid simulation in this scene, and here it is. I don't know what you think, but I think it looks great. And before we leave, just a quick note about the factor values in the mix shader in this configuration. I found this value works well for me and for this particular demonstration. But depending on the kind of result, feeling, or level of transparency and reflectivity you want to obtain, you could play with this value a bit and find a good compromise that better satisfies your needs. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. As usual, you can post any comments or questions and I reply as soon as possible. And don't forget to leave a thumb up if this tutorial has been helpful for you. And also subscribe to keep in touch. See you the next time.